This is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin. Very post Thanksgiving.
It's,
We did
it's Christmas season now.
Christmas season we did part 1, part 2. Now we're back after our weekend, and a lot of mixed emotions coming out of me. How you feeling, Nick?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Feeling great. Eagles lost. Bills didn't lose because they didn't play. So I had a great weekend.
My weekend was very stressful. The Alabama game made me that game was insane.
Oh, it was.
That was a wild game. And then them making the playoffs over FSU. I mean, knocking Georgia out.
I feel bad for FSU because
I do too, but people are saying that they should get in over Alabama, and I completely disagree because this is exactly what happened with oh my God.
Was it Ohio State?
No, purple team last year.
Oh, TCU?
Yeah, TCU. This is exactly what happened to TCU. And
So
then,
TCU lost the championship. Alabama won one. Alabama won the conference. TCU lost it last year.
but it always comes down to the best.
Yeah, the best 4 teams.
The best 4 teams. It's not about the record. It's about the best 4 teams.
And I think the committee got it right just because if Jordan Travis was healthy, then they should have gotten over Alabama if Jordan Travis was healthy.
Mm-hmm.
But because he's not, and the way they've looked the past, they still won the 2 games.
Barely.
Barely, but they still won it. They still won 13. They won they won the ACC. But I think it just comes down to, do you want a game to be a blowout in these blowout games, or do you want it to actually be competitive, like it was last year?
Yeah, I'm proud of Alabama's I don't want to say performance because it was pretty.
What a turnaround for their season too.
It's pretty subpar for their performance.
What a turnaround though by the whole Bama team from getting beat down against Texas to now winning the SEC, and then Jalen Milroe having a huge turnaround in the season. Guy got benched against.
Yeah, but
was it USF?
The SEC championship, that guy did not do. He was not good.
He made the play. I thought Jalen Milroe played pretty good. I thought he made the throws that. The 4th and 3 throw that he made to Bond.
Were you watching the whole game?
Yeah. The starting point, he missed a lot of throws to start the game.
He was missing all the time. It doesn't matter if it was a dish down low, a short pass. He could not throw the ball that day. He was underthrowing everybody.
He did, yeah. He was underthrowing.
It was bad.
I think the first play was through a pick. The first play of the game was the running back there stepped up for who was out? McClanahan? Is that the guy's name?
No, it wasn't. He's injured.
Yeah, no. I said the guy that said who was the guy?
Jam Miller.
Yeah, he stepped out of a big time. And not the Georgia defense, the Alabama defense just made play after play. And then didn't help that Georgia's kicker missed the field goal. It would have been a tie game at that point, if it was still. But Georgia gets knocked out. They do not get a three-peat or have a chance. And it's Bama versus Michigan. How you feel about
ready.
that? You ready?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Michigan has struggled now without their offensive line is banged up. Michigan always underperforms in the big time moments.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a fun game.
Alabama is just Jalen Milroe's got to step it up. If we want to win, he's got to step up. People are just looking at the throws he made. The 2 throws he made to Jermaine Burton and the one he made to Bond on 4th.
Which was a heck of a throw, too. It was a great play by Milroe and Bond.
I think, it was a good throw, but, God, it was bad. If you were watching, and you're a fan, it was so irritating because he was missing every throw. But hopefully it doesn't be like that next game because they got a whole month to practice. Because against Auburn, he wasn't like that. Against every other team recently, he wasn't like that. It was just against Georgia.
Might have just been the moment. But it took him a little bit. But I thought he got he made the throws that he needed. I felt to win the game. I felt like the Burton throw, the Bond.
Because he was. The thing about Milroe is He's a very risk kind of quarterback because
He likes taking chances too. It feels like
it's either he throws it deep, kind of, or he drops back in the pocket and then gets sacked.
or he runs.
That game he wasn't running really well though. Like he wasn't really running, and I don't know why. In the last moments he was when he got the clutch fourth down to seal the game or first down.
Also, Bama's defense, held, like no one could hold Brock Bowers, but they held him, stopped the run.
Oh, we banged him up.
Oh yeah,
He was injured.
he was injured. The commentators even
bad.
said it. It's gonna stink though. No more CBS for SEC. It's gonna be Big Ten now, which I don't like that. But the other game, Texas Washington. Well, it is Texas Washington, but you see the Oregon Washington game?
I did.
That was a heck of a game.
Yeah.
They sent the Pac-12 off in style.
It was like a very. It was just all over the place.
I think everybody thought the game was over after it was a 10-point lead, and then they score 30 seconds left.
Spill a little water.
Might burn up the mic or something.
No, we're fine. Should be. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. I think Texas though is kind of
Without Jonathan Brooks, the running back, they can't. It's gonna be a little tougher for them. But and Xavier Worthy might not play in that game because he's banged up. But I mean, with Aiden Mitchell still there, healthy, I think they can beat Washington. Like that's gonna be the best game out of the four. I feel like.
I want Washington to win. To be honest, I think it could be an easier matchup for Bama, but
I think the matchup I kind of want
it's Texas-Bama rematch.
No. Michigan Washington still can be playing the Rose Bowl because that'd be a Rose Bowl game. Pac-12 versus Big Ten.
Yeah.
Final. So I don't know what they're gonna do with the Rose Bowl next year. Cause like you got Oregon State, Washington State gonna play Mountain West teams. It's gonna be weird, but yeah, I'm excited for these two games though. I think it's gonna be just like last year, except without like. I think it's gonna be a little bit like last year, with like how close the games are. It's gonna be fun though. Michigan, they blew out Iowa. I mean,
yeah,
it's Iowa.
I think with Alabama, I think one they gotta get past Michigan, which is the first step.
Which is gonna be tough.
I think it's easier than Georgia.
If you can stop their run game, which is a tall task, then you can beat this team.
I think it's gonna be easier than Georgia, but that's just me. Because they always kind of.
And plus Iowa can't score, so I think it's gonna be a little bit tougher for Michigan than just to have like 100-something, 200 yards of offense to win a game. I think. What they had? Yeah, they had 240-something yards.
But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in college football. But I would like
for some transfers that happened too. Some people are transferring.
Oh yeah, transfer.
Colin McCord. He's gone, which I was a little shocked by, but the way I never liked Colin McCord.
Yeah.
I never was a fan, but I mean he's gonna be playing football for someone else. Who's even gonna be the star? I don't even know who's gonna be starting next year.
Let's talk about some NBA. Celtics Sixers game.
You text me. I did not see that text until
Yeah, no, that game was confusing. I mean, obviously, everyone thought the Sixers were going to lose, but they put up a pretty.
I didn't realize Maxey was going to be out. I don't think anybody realized that.
Yeah, and then Drew Holiday put up 26, tie his career record.
Pat-Bev. You said Drew Holiday?
Oh, yeah, I meant Pat-Bev.
He was killing it. He was killing the Celtics all night. Him, I think Tobias.
Paul Reed. Mamba.
Paul Reed had a sick fadeaway jumper in the fourth. But the Celtics win because when you need to play, Payne Pritchard, Sam Hauser, and Drew Holiday, they made the play. Sam Hauser is just automatic. He's the typical 3-and-D guy, you know. He's gonna give you a couple threes. He's gonna play some good defense or solid defense. That's all you're gonna need from him. And Al Horford, I mean, the game was there. Tobias Harris had the ball, going down for a fast break. Then
I don't even care, to be honest.
Al Horford had 2 straight blocks.
Literally just because we didn't have the 2 starters, and we did kind of we did pretty well without the 2 guys. So
Well, when Tatum got ejected, I was getting very nervous.
that was a great, honestly, because he should have gotten ejected for that.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's accidental contact.
accidental. That game was pretty chippy though.
Yeah, well, it's just because it's Celtics Sixers, because they're gonna go after each other.
Speaking of chippy,
Nick Nurse got mad a lot.
Speaking of chippy though, I want to go back to the Eagles game. That game was insane.
Going into the Eagles game, you mean?
No, during.
I know. I meant like because we didn't talk about the NFL yet. I mean, like you said, going back.
Well, no, because we talked about the score.
Oh, we did talk about this?
Yeah, we talked about how the Eagles. Well, we kind of touched on how the Eagles lost.
Oh.
But offensive coordinator gets kicked out.
Not offensive security guy.
Yeah, so,
main security guy.
Yeah, sideline security.
Whatever the guy's name is.
Yeah, Big Dom.
Yeah.
He got kicked out for touching the player.
Which I don't get why Greenlaw got ejected. The guy initiated the contact first. He starts laughing. No. He touched him first. He pointed his face. He was laughing at the guy for doing the stump penalty. And then Greenlaw gets ejected. No. Greenlaw. Should have been just
Greenlaw punched him. You can't do that.
I know, but the guy touched him first. You don't think a guy that like you make a penalty guy, like, a security guard's pointing your face, laughing at you, and then touches you? You don't like that
but
either.
You don't hear all the trash talk. They were probably talking to each other.
Oh, they probably were. I just don't get why the guy had to put his hands on him though. That's the one thing that
he punched him. So they both got ejected.
I thought they were stupid.
Debo Samuel though.
He was standing on business.
Yeah, I mean that was
the whole 10 months he was talking about how James Bradbury's trash. God, Brock Purdy was there. We would have won by. Would have been close.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Debo Samuel, that was kind of nice.
Well, him, like, I don't think I've seen him run like play like that cut this year at all.
Mm-hmm.
He was on fire. And heck, just get the ball, get that guy in space, and he's untackable when he's in space. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? I forget what guy it was with us in the second touchdown. The guy he did an in route. Someone had him. Someone could have tackled him, on his body. He just shrugged him off like it was nothing.
And then more NFL games. Broncos, Texans.
One more about that Eagles game. DeAndre Swift got killed on that field. It felt like with that hit. I don't know why. I think it was twice to start the game.
Yeah.
And then the end of the game.
He was getting bullied.
Dude, they were bullying. Eli Ricks got shoved to the ground on a touchdown.
I want to see a playoff rematch.
Dude, the NFC Championship game in Philly, 49 in San Fran would be electric.
It would be crazy. But another game, Broncos. You predicted the Texans to win, which they did.
I did, which I even said. I even said to my family, that's right. I'm undefeated with picks. Can't beat me. But yeah, I mean,
Wilson did not have a good game.
No, but they still had a chance to win though, and I thought they were gonna score actually there with when Wilson got out of that sack. I just felt like this is the moment where you miss a sack and the guy scores a touchdown, but he threw it a little low to Jimmy Ward. If he throws it a little high, I feel like the tight end gets it. He just threw it low, and Nico Collins but Tank Dell.
Yeah, I was about to say, did the Texans really win? Because wow,
they won with the price.
Yeah,
that's what happened. A broken fibula.
A big price because
I mean
he was a dog.
He was their number one. I felt like he was like 1A 1B with Nico Collins, who is a stud, by the way. It was a Nico and Blevin Jordan game. No, and C.J. Stroud. No one else in the offense really did much. Damian Pierce did not do anything. And I mean the Texans defense just keeps playing well. I thought, and Derek Stingley is a Pro Bowler this year without question.
100%.
That play he made to the second interception on Cortland Sutton, that is so hard to do to go full speed jumping to still pick it off. But I love the Texans team. Let's go to an upset that happened. Steelers Cardinals.
I was surprised. That is the most Steelers thing though I've seen.
Kenny gets hurt again. That's one thing. He always gets hurt. It feels like.
That is like the most Steelers thing I've ever seen happen.
Oh, they do it like once every year. They
Yeah.
lose to these teams. But James Conner, revenge game.
Mm-hmm.
Kyler Murray played all right. Didn't well, it was pouring down rain too.
Mm-hmm.
They delayed it twice too. I don't like it. Trey McBride is up and he's been playing well the past couple weeks. I mean, that's why they got rid of Zach Ertz. Trey McBride, dog, former Mackey Award winner, out of East Michigan.
I'm gonna talk about a boring game.
Colorado State. Yeah, boring game. Oh, Patriots Chargers.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to guess because
I did not. I'll be honest. I did not watch any of that.
Oh, I
until
didn't
the
either.
final 4:45 left.
I didn't either. But
And I saw
wow,
Bailey Zappi throw a throw incompletion.
that was a very boring game.
I didn't even know they were playing the whole time. I thought that game was like a 4:00 game. And I looked, it's like, oh, it's 6-0 in the fourth quarter. Quentin Johnson has
Done nothing.
done nothing. There's a play that on 3rd and 12, Herbert rolls out to his right, throws a laser beam to the guy. It just goes all and they passed up on Zay Flowers, Tank Dell, Puka. I'm just talking about the first round receivers like Zay Flowers. They did not pass on JSN though. JSN got taken before. They could have had so many different receivers,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Quentin Johnson still got potential. I mean, 6'4", can run like a 4.4, something like that. He's gonna be good. He had 5 catches for 52 yards. It's just you would like to see more from a first round receiver. Austin Eckler had nothing too.
Dolphins.
This game just feels like
It was so boring. Like I didn't even watch it, but I just know it was boring.
I mean, it was a little exciting at the end of the game though. At the end.
Dolphins Commanders. Dolphins get a huge win, 45-15.
They blew them out. I'll be honest. These games were not that entertaining this week. It was just blowouts.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Falcons Jets game. Meh.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor Siemian had to come in. Lions are blowing them out until they weren't. I did watch a lot of Colts Titans. I did watch a lot. That game was great. But yeah, the Dolphins Commanders. I mean, you could see that one coming. When Tyreek had a 78-yard touchdown.
Yeah,
the game was over.
It was pretty much over.
Which was a beautiful play, and then Van Ginkel with a pick six. Devon Achane.
Mm-hmm. A-Chain.
He wants to be. He said he came out and said, "I want to be known as Achane or Achane." So one of the two.
Yeah, he had a big game.
But I think it's his first game back too.
Tua's
making his case for MVP.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then the one heartbreaking game, Panthers barely miss the game.
They barely missed the playoffs. So they got eliminated yesterday.
Well, no, yeah, I don't.
Chuba Hubbard's a dog.
They could have won if they had better play calling. I heard the play calling was horrible. I didn't watch it, but I heard on 3rd and 1 they passed the ball instead of running it.
They need a number 1 receiver, which they had one last year. I feel bad for.
Honestly, for the DJ Moore thing, I kind of like him in Chicago. I think he likes it better, to be honest.
You had to trade him to get the number 1 overall pick. You could have traded him or Brian Burns. You had to trade DJ Moore because I think, but. And then they signed Miles Sanders to 5 for $25, which is a terrible contract.
Yeah. And he has not been doing anything.
He's got 105 carries for 325 yards. He's averaging
3 yards a carry.
Yeah, something like that. And then Chuba Hubbard, I felt like it was always the better running back, even going last year.
Mm-hmm.
But they need a receiver, man. I like Mingo. It's just they need someone else. Adam Thielen's good, but he's old.
Yeah.
He's having a great year.
Mm-hmm. I think with the whole Panthers thing, it's kind of sad and disappointing because they could. I just feel bad for Bryce, man. He's just getting beat up.
It also didn't help that your coach, former coach, was didn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, that was bad. Because I remember everyone was really hyped about Frank Reich, and then he
everybody was.
And then he came in and made the team worse.
He needs a year off. I think
he needs a whole
Couple years.
career off.
Colts Titans. You watching that?
No, I saw the game though. It was insane. Like I
Oh, yeah.
saw the score and stuff.
I mean, Gardner Minshew is
A dog.
he's a football guy. I mean, throw after throw. Alec Pierce having a huge game. Multiple deep balls he caught.
Hmm.
Zach Moss, he's all right. But yeah, it was just a great football game, back and forth. Will Levis was okay, threw a touchdown there. Derrick Henry, Tajay Spears, nice 1-2 combo.
Hmm.
It was just a great game of football. 2 block kicks back to back, punts.
Really?
Yeah, back to back punts were blocked. Then that hurt the Tennessee kicker. He was out for the rest of the game. But then
Wow.
I think it was after the first one, because they blocked it, they scored a touchdown off the block kick. Gardner Minshew throws a pick 2 off a 2-point conversion. They returned for that 2 points.
Hmm.
It was a weird game. And then they blocked the second one. Colts get a field goal out of that.
Hmm.
But then the Titans score, missed the PAT because Ryan Tannehill was holding. It was a crazy game. But Chiefs Packers, that's a great game. That was a great game. Chiefs Packers.
Yeah, that was a good.
Sunday night.
But the refs.
Oh my gosh.
Horrible.
Was that unnecessary roughness on the Mahomes hit?
No.
No.
No. Not
it-
even close.
Was that DPI on MVS?
I don't even know, man. It's just it's so annoying because the refs are so inconsistent. They will call that 80% of the time not roughing the passer, but that one time, of course, it's the Chiefs.
And it's Mahomes, which he's not even close being out of bounds. He's still got to take another foot.
It's just unreal, man.
But because it's Mahomes, it's no.
Yeah,
It's all right.
I
Which is stupid, but Jordan Love prevailed, which he should have.
I'm happy for him.
Oh, he's been amazing.
25 for 36, 267 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks.
He's been amazing his past 3
Christian
games.
Watson with that insane catch.
He got injured though, but he seemed like he was okay. He was walking off.
Like,
Isaiah Pacheco thinks he's a UFC fighter, throwing a right hook. I don't with a helmet on too. You just can't do that.
Speaking of helmets, the Myles Garrett thing, his helmet got clipped onto somebody else's helmet.
Oh yeah, I did. I saw that.
Yeah. I mean,
Joe Flacco started too.
it was very weird. Week of sports.
Yeah.
Joe
Yeah.
Flacco did pretty good too. He didn't do bad.
Yeah, he had a deep ball. It was just his arm. It's not the same.
Hmm.
I mean, he was going for Elijah Moore, but Puka Nacua got hurt during the game though, which I hope not, because you can't stop the guy's too good. He
Yeah.
had 70 yards. He had 105 yards. The guy's at 1,000 yards already.
Hmm.
Best receiver, not in the league, but just in the draft.
I'm just kind of worried about the Eagles because, I mean, it's pretty.
It was embarrassing. So it's just to see.
Well, see, the thing is, they're gonna make the playoffs probably.
Oh, not probably. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna at least be a top.
Even if they're wild card, I don't care.
the defense.
All that matters for me right now is if they get far in the playoffs and maybe win the Super Bowl. I don't care about the 49ers blowout win. You move on.
Oh, yeah, it's one game.
A blowout win is the same as a close win. It's just a win. It doesn't
I feel like blowouts are easy to get past because you can just move on. You can move on.
And they're probably angry. And the only problem is they're going against the hot Cowboys. Dallas.
I've never felt that the Eagles defense has been good this year.
Oh, it has.
And people say they're good.
Mm-mm.
I don't think that. Their corners are not the same.
Oh,
James
they don't have
Bradbury-
a single good corner.
Darius Slay's been
Okay.
he'll make a play or two. James
Uh.
Bradbury make a one every 5 weeks.
Yeah,
Of course, he made one against my team.
the D line is supposed to be good. McCaffrey is running all over them.
You expected the sack regression to happen because the team's not gonna have 70 sacks, but you should at least expect some run defense with all those guys Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Josh what's still there? Or is it they cut Derek Barnett, Josh Sweat there,
Mhm.
Hassan Reddick. I mean, then the list goes on.
It was
They did not help that they lost Zach Cunningham in that game. Did not help. And Morrow looked like he was getting torched the whole game.
They were all getting
And then
torched.
Reed Blankenship. I heard Reed
Reed
Blankenship
Blankenship was not
almost
happy.
caught a pick. He almost
Yeah.
caught a pick, and then he dropped it.
And then he got called for.
I don't get why people like Reed Blankenship. I never thought he was good. I never thought he was.
Yeah, I don't-
He's okay. He's
Yeah.
okay.
He's fine. He's
Alright.
not crazy. But yeah, they just kept running to the left side with McCaffrey, and it was just destroying the defense. And then they had Debo.
The game changed when it was 7-6 when Brandon Ayuk scored. The game changed from there. And
The first quarter was great for the Eagles, and then all of a sudden just
but they couldn't score the touchdowns there. That's what
Yeah.
happened. They scored a touchdown and hit a field goal, 10-0. You feel fine.
yeah.
Lions Saints, Jameson Williams scores
That was a crazy game. They were up. What was it?
20-something.
Yeah.
21-0 or 24.
And then they came back, but hey, they still got to win. So
Derek Carr stinks. I don't get why they keep playing him.
it's
He
bad.
got hurt. He got hurt, which is sad. Yeah, I hope he
Yeah.
gets better. But I just can't stand the guy. He's
Put in
okay.
Winston.
Sam Laporta had a great game.
He did. He's really good.
Oh, he's so good. But
He's always
Donkey
open.
K will be better though. I believe that. Jameson Williams still does not get the ball to catch.
He's getting it more.
He got the ball 2 times.
Yeah, but they're like big plays. So
They do become explosive. I would just like to see more of the passing game.
if they just get Jared Goff is good, but if they get a crazy superstar quarterback, they are so dangerous.
But I feel like you can go to a Super Bowl with Jared Goff. I don't think you can win one with Jared Goff.
Well, they could go to the Super Bowl this year if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, they could. It just depends on how Goff plays.
St. Brown is so good.
Oh,
Jameis
he's-
Williams can be good.
I would like to see them get more him in space, with short passes, and, screen passes. Because I think that's when he can do his damage. You can get him over the crossing routes,
Yeah,
just
and then
drag
send
routes.
J-Mo deep.
And I'm talking about J-Mo on the short routes to get
Oh,
him.
you want J-Mo in the short routes?
Yeah, or screens. So once he catches it, he's got blockers. He can go because he can take a pass. I know he can go deep. I want to see him in space though, because when he has been in space on those runs, he makes plays happen. I would just like to see more of that. And what other game was there left? Falcons Jets.
I mean, I didn't watch
Tim
it.
Boyle stinks.
I don't even know anything about it. It's
Let's just say a safety happened. A nice throw by Desmond Ritter for a touchdown. I did see that. Xavier Gibson's he led the team in receiving yards. The defense. It was a defensive game. Trevor Siemian got put in. Dalvin Cook got the ball 9 times. Probably his best game all year.
Still don't understand why they use Dalvin Cook, but
he had 30-something yards.
it's just, yeah. I mean,
Jesse Bates got a pick. He has been one of the best signings all year.
I'm looking at the games. So many close games. 6-point difference with the Cowboys Seahawks. A 3-point difference with the Colts Titans. A 5-point difference with the Falcons Jets. A 5-point difference with the Lions Saints. Another 5-point difference with the Texans Broncos. It was
Big game today, though. It's Jags Bengals
the hot Jags.
against the bad Bengals now. 10-point favorites. The Jags are.
Hopefully T-Law can keep it going. He's so just underrated.
You got the Jags winning?
T-Law is so underrated.
Sounds like you got the Jags win then. You think Jake Browning can pull it out?
I think the Jags are just gonna win. to be
Yeah, me
honest.
too. I don't think it's really I put a question.
I don't really think there's a way for them to lose, because
The only thing they'll lose is if
The
Trevor
def-
Lawrence turns the ball over too many times.
yeah, because he can throw some picks.
Or he can fumble. But I think even the Bengals defense is good. They have to play a little bit more back because they don't got Joe Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be close until the fourth quarter, halfway through the third. I got the Jags winning
And then they just pull away.
by 10. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just been such a weird week of football
Has been.
with college. A lot of close games.
And it's been great close games
Yeah.
too.
But yeah, I mean,
The Dylan Gabriel sending the transfer portal.
really.
Yeah, again. Second time. Baseball. A trade happened. over the weekend.
Yep.
Jared Kelenick's a
Nick.
Brave.
Yeah. Very weird trade out of the Mariners.
I don't get why I don't know why they would trade Jared Kelenick.
Because they didn't get anything really out of him.
They got the 7th ranked prospect in the Brave system. And they
I
traded
don't
Jared
know.
Kelenick, Marco Gonzalez, and first baseman Evan White from Seattle for right-handers Jason Kahar and Cole Phillips on Sunday, kicking off the winter meetings with a money dump deal by the Mariners that needed the Braves the high upside outfielder. I think they had to trade Marco Gonzalez, but they had to put Jared Kelenick in it.
Yeah.
To get the deal done. But, like, watch Jared Kelenick just become an MVP type candidate.
I know.
Guy. Because he was looking good last year until he broke his hand or something. Like, he got injured somehow.
He was definitely looking better than he was because rookie
He's
year
been
he was not good.
257, 327, on base 327, then slugging 419. I mean, he looked better. It was just, I don't know why the Mariners make these type of deals, though. Like, you could have kept him and had Jared Kelenick and Julio and Teoscar. Or Teoscar, I don't know if Teoscar's a free agent or not. But you could have had some of these guys. It's just, I don't know. They're so cheap. I hate it. Because you know people would want to play in Seattle. It just sucks.
It's just like they're gatekeeping Julio Rodriguez. Like he's not going to leave probably.
Oh, he signed a huge contract.
And he's not going to get any help.
The help they tried to get was Teoscar Hernandez, who's good.
He's good.
But you need more than just
Teoscar.
like they try to get. You remember they signed Robbie Ray? Remember that happened?
That was bad.
He's out for a little bit.
Yeah.
They got Adam Frazier a couple years ago.
That was bad.
He was that was bad. But I was Adam Frazier off All-Star here, Adam Frazier to be exact, and Robbie Ray coming off Cy Young. They try. It's just they're paying Robbie Ray like $30 million per year, something like that. Not much though. Like they're saying the Giants I saw may have had a lead for Yamato. I saw. If I'm reading this right, I suppose.
Yamamoto.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, they say the NBC Sports Bay and California put out report Giants target Yamamoto. Jeez, how you say his last name?
Yamamoto. Yamamoto.
Yeah, has a $200 million contract for. So, that's the report.
Yeah.
They may get him. I don't want him to go to Giants. That'd be so stupid.
That'd be boring.
Oh, you won't like it because you're gonna play him like 12 times a year.
Well, I'm not.
You're playing like probably once or twice per year with just him pitching.
I'm not even.
It
like,
would
really
be
that.
it would be a nice 1-2 combo.
I mean, I'm big on the Dodgers, but I'm not like.
It'll be a nice 1-2 combo with Logan Webb and him.
If Logan Webb comes back, like if he gets to his
Do you know?
his playoff self, I think he had a good season though.
I think he did have a good season.
Yeah.
But I don't think. Not.
Or like later on in the season or something. Because I remember seeing him.
Yeah, he had a good year. 3.25
Yeah.
ERA, 1.07 WHIP.
Yeah, that's good.
It was good. For what year did he have his best year though?
It was the playoffs and
Oh yeah, was it the playoffs?
it was the playoffs.
Yeah, he's been good since 2021.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure in 2021 he had like a huge playoff performance.
Something like that. Oh yeah, it was the first game I think. He had like 10 strike. I think he had 10 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Something like that. What else happened? Shohei. They said Shohei deal could happen this week.
Yeah, they keep saying that, but
Oh yeah, Joe Kelly might be coming back to the L.A. Dodgers. Close on a deal.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They love Joe Kelly too.
I think anybody. Well, it's not even like he's solid.
I feel like one time I felt bad for Joe Kelly. I didn't know he was a good pitcher at the time. This guy was not good. There's some talks about Juan Soto trade talks happening.
There's no way.
Dylan Cease has a couple favorites at the Braves and a couple other teams.
The Braves are just so like annoying.
I can't stand the Braves, man.
They're just so annoying. They always make moves and they
fleece teams. It's so stupid.
They're
fleece.
they're just like a block for the NL East. Like they never make it. They never go far in the playoffs.
Or they won a World Series once every 10 years.
Yeah, like, and they just are there to just like always win the division and not let anyone else win it.
But heck, they're good NLDS guys though.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, like I don't know how they make these trades. Like you get Joe Kelenic, he'll probably turn out to be a stud, like they did with Eddie Rosario and Orlando Arcia for a year.
Mm-hmm.
It's so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Kelenic can become an MVP type guy probably. It's gonna be him, Acuna, and Michael Harris. I feel this trade could like make Eddie Rosario like all-time DH and get rid of Marcell Ozuna. I feel that could happen.
Maybe, yeah, because Ozuna's probably up there in age now. Because he played.
His contract may be up. I don't know if they can get rid of his contract though. Because his contract may be too.
Well, clearly they're like fleecing people, so.
I don't know. Like he had 40 home runs though. He had 40 homers.
Which is good.
I mean,
Really good.
It's really
Yeah.
I didn't realize he had 40 homers.
Well, no, yeah, because he had a big year this year, and then last year he was pretty.
Oh yeah, last year was terrible. I'm thinking of last year. Last year was bad.
But yeah,
That was his best year since like the 2020 COVID year. Cause he led the league in homers and RBIs.
yeah,
Oh, I did not realize he was that good last year.
yeah, he was good.
Good. You know why? I'm thinking the start of the year last year when he was like 3 for 19,
Yeah,
and like everybody saying
Yeah,
he's from the Braves.
yeah, because he was in a slump. Hopefully the Phillies can make a move or something.
I hope. They are probably going to. It's just there's some top guys out there still.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Hader.
Blake Snell. You never know. Maybe they get Shohei.
For hitting, not for pitching.
Yeah.
If he was pitching, I would love Shohei. Because he's gonna hit for
I
a
just
year.
like. I'm gonna keep. I feel like I keep saying it.
You want Yamamoto?
No. I feel like Blake Snell would just like. I wish he wasn't old because I feel like he'd be such a good fit in Philly, and I don't know why. It's just that feeling I have that. I don't know. Just like the crowd, I feel like would love Blake Snell. I just hope the Phillies make a pitching move. That's all I care about, really.
I feel like just a nice bat in the lineup. I could use one. I could use
I think we're running out of time, but
the Fiesta Bowl set. Number 23 Liberty is going against Oregon.
mhm. Yeah, I mean,
All right.
I think there's a lot of things to look forward to. We're kind of in that playoff scene with football now, with the college and then soon the NFL. So
Talking about these transfers though, what do you think Kyle McCord will go though? Do you think he goes? Do you think he goes to like what conference do you think he goes to?
I don't even
I feel
know.
like he looks like a Big 12 type of guy. He feels Big 12 to me. Big 12 or ACC.
I don't know.
He might be like who's the JT Daniels. He feels like a JT Daniels kind of guy.
What, Michigan guy?
No, the guy that went from USC to West Virginia to like all of the other different schools.
Who am I thinking of? JT McDaniels. I thought that.
I said JT Daniels. You don't remember JT Daniels? 4 or 5-star recruit. At a Monterey Day. Don't know how I know that.
I don't know, but
Went to Rice.
yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything. Hopefully,
Tyler Taylor says he's coming back.
really.
Yeah, but they should not show him there. Keep tying the Vita there.
Anyways, yeah, I think we covered everything, and this is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin, and we'll be back next time.
Oh yeah.